Before we start, I would like to ask your help to do two things. First, tell a friend or two who you think might like the show. And second, please rate and review the show on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. The more reviews the show gets, the more likely it will even appear in search results. Thank you, and now on to the show.
They make the trek out to Burning Man for a week and a day. After a lot of work, oh, there's a lot of play. Party, 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 drama, 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 bitch, bitch, bitch. Year after year, they come back to scratch that itch. They all say their lives have been changed. After many years, lives have been rearranged. That change is what this show is all about. You'll see the impact of Burning Man up and out. So sit back, relax, and cancel all your plans. These are the stories about the shadow of the man.
Hello, and welcome to the Shadow of the Man Show. I'm your host, Andy. Who's that? Oh, it's that Andy. Today, our guest is Dean Barlese. Welcome, Dean.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Yes. So, Dean, you're an elder in the Paiute community, correct?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So, as we were just talking a little bit before we got on the air, it's been one of my main goals in this show, because the show is about Burning Man's impacts and on the people, places, and things, and what bigger impact than in the Paiute community. So, what was your first experience of Burning Man? Like, when did you first hear about it?
I think when they first came out here.
Was it like 1990?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Kind of heard about it. And, they're going to have a big gathering out there.
But I mean, there's been people coming out from San Francisco, probably for years. I mean, it's definitely ramped up since Burning Man started happening. But were there some other people coming out before that?
There was always people going out to the playa.
Yeah, what I know there was it the land sailors, people like that?
They had all kinds of things.
Yeah. So 1990. So what was that like when you saw these crazy caravans of people coming from San Francisco?
At that time, there weren't that many people coming through. It was like normal traffic.
Yeah. And did you go out there to see what they were doing, or when was the first time you actually went out to Burning Man to stay or to camp?
To camp was in 2001.
Oh.
So it was going on quite a while before that.
Yeah. Did you go and visit before that?
No.
No?
No, we kind of stayed away.
Oh. Did anyone reach out to you or the community?
No, not at that time.
Oh, really? Oh. So what was the first?
They did talk with our tribe, the council.
Oh, really? Like when? Like early on, or roughly around 2000, or?
I think it was before in the late 90s.
Oh.
Just to let them know what was going on.
Yeah. And so in 2001, did they invite you out, or did you just decide to go for yourself?
We worked with Burning Man at that time because we wanted our people to experience, I guess, people. It's living on a reservation, you're kind of isolated and you don't get involved with many people.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought it would be a good idea to get our people to see
Yeah.
the outside world, I guess.
Well, also by then, 2001. I mean, they've been going for almost 20 years, or no,
Yeah,
10
no,
years.
not every
10.
year, but
No, but since 1990, because 1990 was the first year that was what, about 80 of them went up there, and then it just kept like growing and growing.
yeah.
I mean, became a couple thousand people, maybe like mid 90s, right?
Yeah.
But, and how was the? I mean, I guess it was a kind of a growing impact in your community. Like I said, like in 1990, probably didn't even notice the U-Haul trucks, the couple of U-Haul trucks going
Yeah.
through.
Yeah. And then the more people started coming through, people started, selling on the roadside food and things like that.
Yeah.
And a lot
So
of
in
people started stopping by to buy.
so in 2001, did you come as a group, or did you camp like by yourself, or who did you?
At
Did
that
you
time, they had an area for the Pyramid Lake tribe.
ah,
They had set aside an area where our people could camp together. So we
okay.
all camped together there.
Well, how many? How many people?
I forget how many. There was not very many people.
And then what'd you think?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Back
Did you go
back
for the whole
then,
week?
we stayed there a whole week.
Yeah. Yeah. So you enjoyed it, did you go back again?
Yeah, we've gone back after that.
Oh. Well, I guess it is your quite literally your backyard. Much
Yeah, yeah.
easier to get there. Have you been going every year since then, or?
Pretty much almost every year. There were years when we didn't, but almost every year we've gone. I've gone.
Oh. And how many or people go? How many? Do you have a Paiute camp, or do your community have like a central location you guys all camp at?
Everybody's camps wherever now. They got regular people that they've made friends with over the years, and they
Oh
all
yeah.
usually camp together.
Oh, okay. So where do you
Oh,
camp?
where do I camp?
Yeah.
Um, Usually at Comfort and Joy.
Comfort and Joy. Oh, okay. How big a camp is that?
It's pretty big, one of the bigger camps. I mean, they
Oh,
weren't there yet last year, but they're coming this year.
oh, okay. Wow. So, what's the impact of Burning Man on your in your mind? Like, what?
On the tribe, or the traffic is probably the biggest impact.
Yeah.
And long before, when it first started, the garbage was something else.
Yeah. Was the
But
garbage become like a growing problem?
but now it's people set up their places where people can dump garbage, and they charge a small fee,
Mm.
so they don't have to haul the garbage all the way back into Reno or wherever.
I've heard that there's even you have to be careful, like, who you pay to dump your garbage, because I remember they're hearing about some unscrupulous people who would take your money, collect your garbage, and then just dump it down some desolate road somewhere.
Yeah, yeah, but they watch it pretty good nowadays.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they
Um,
make them. They issue, I don't know what they call it, permits so they can bring in dumpsters for them.
oh, so is there some sort of sign or something? So if somebody's pulling up, and how would they know if?
They usually have little signs set up for people to know where they can dump,
No, but
get
how would
rid of
you?
their bags of garbage.
Mhm. But like, how
And
would
they're
you know
pretty
that this is a?
careful. They're also pretty careful, health-wise.
Okay. So if they have a permit, is that like so if somebody's pulling up on the side of the road and they want to make sure that, like, oh, this is a properly permitted
Yeah.
one, is there some sort of sign or something?
If you see big old dumpsters there, you know that they had to go through the permitting process to get there, to get
Oh,
those dumpsters set up there.
okay. So if somebody doesn't have a permit, then what the police would?
Yeah, you be careful. But
Oh,
usually they have big dumpsters set out there, and then the tribe had to approve it.
yeah, yeah. So
That,
trash. Uh, I know Burning Man is also like with BlackRock Solar. They've tried to like work with the
oh
community.
yeah, Black Rock Solar has helped our tribal clinic, our elementary school, our high school, tribal museum. They put up solar panels, which really helps out.
Oh, wow. Other ways that the Burning Man project has interfaced or interacted or helped out the Paiute community?
Um, there are other ways that Burning Man has helped the tribe.
Yeah, like what?
Um, Law enforcement, things like that. Fire, they
Oh,
contribute money to help the law enforcement here on the reservation, the fire department, emergency,
oh, okay.
which is pretty good.
Yeah,
Otherwise, we have to go through the government.
yeah,
And now they're cutting, seems to be cutting on everything.
yeah, yeah. Well, with modern state of politics, cutting everything, I mean, it's also, it's a very remote, rural location. You have to
Yeah, pretty
do
much.
do everything for yourselves, right?
Yeah. Everyone says, oh, the Indians, they get money every month from the government. We don't get blankety blank from the government, other than our tribe.
Yeah.
But even then, it's continually being cut.
Oh,
Now they're
really?
talking about the health benefits we get as tribal people. They're talking about all of that, you know, like,
Yeah, like cutting the health benefits.
cutting everything down,
Wow.
health wise anyway.
Hmm.
And the only reason we get money from the government is in the 1950s, they did their Claims Commission Act that paid for the land that our people had at one time. And
Oh, so just
then
the one-time payment?
one-time payment, but they also said we'll get education for the rest for as long as the government exists. Healthcare, helping the tribe be a sovereign independent nation. We are
Mhm.
like dependent on the government, but we're sovereign, like a sovereign nation within the government of the United States. Something like that. It's
Mm.
complicated.
Yeah.
I mind my own business, so I stay out of the government affairs with our tribe
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
with the government also. But
But
we still do a
yeah,
lot.
true. Well, I mean, I think it's a, Burning Man is a big neighbor to have.
Yeah,
It's nice for good neighborly relations to help out. Being
yeah,
said, I mean, there's tens of thousands of people traveling from all over the world, going through your community, to the Black Rock Desert, which is your backyard, right? So I mean, yeah, it's good to be a good neighbor, right?
yeah,
So have they been a good neighbor?
yeah. Yeah. The past few, maybe 10 years, I've been able to go out and do more teachings with Burning Man
Oh, really? Well,
talks.
why don't you talk about that? What teachings have you been doing with Burning Man?
Well, I usually, we've been asked to go out and do the blessing on the temple. So we've been doing
Ah,
that for maybe 15 years.
oh, okay.
After the temple is completed, we're able to go and do the blessing before they open the gates. And this Saturday, the 26th, no, next Saturday, we'll go out and do a land blessing before they even start with what they call Golden Spike to start building Black Rock City.
Oh, that's
So
right.
they've asked me to go out and
Okay.
do a land blessing because previously, before Burning Man even came, we would still go out there. My mom, my dad, and my elders that I know, we
Hmm.
do land blessings way out there. So we continue. I'm like the only elder that's left out of that group, so I continue on.
Hmm. Okay. Um, yeah, the temple, because I know within the past few years, I never quite knew that people were leaving cremated remains at the temple.
Yeah,
I always thought that people would just be like, oh, like pictures or like little posters or keepsakes or things. But I mean, if you think about it, it's like you're building this big wooden temple and like burning it and anything you put in it. I mean, the whole like leave no trace, ethos of Burning Man. Like even if it's like, oh, something plastic, it's like you don't want to burn that. But I don't know. I mean, I guess in terms of leaving a trace, like cremated remains is that's. I mean, maybe not like physically, like oh, you can't see where the ashes, but I think like that is quite a trace, isn't it?
yeah, yeah. We had a big what do you call it? Anyway, we kind of put a stop to that. Hopefully, that the
Yeah.
remains ashes would not be taken out there. I told them just take their memories out there and leave it, but not the ashes. And Burning Man listened to that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Although
has
we
this
still see a few places where people have left ashes. No
in the
respect.
temple?
That's all we say. No respect.
Mm,
Only because that land is still, to us, is still alive with our ancestors
okay.
going back 20,000 years.
Wow.
So it's still like even though it's off the reservation, we're still caretakers, and we have to still deal with that, take care of it the best way
Oh,
we can.
of course. So people are still leaving ashes there, or before they burn it, do they actually take out that
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that? Okay.
I mean, they're trying to be sneaky, so we see it when we go visit the temple.
Ah. Huh. Yeah. Okay.
So, like, we do talks out there at the center camp also, sharing
Oh,
our
really?
traditions, culture, spirituality.
Oh, really? How often do you do? Is it like a center camp pavilion?
Yeah, we did that last year. We spoke for an hour, and we had question and answers.
Hmm. Wow. Are you guys
We
going to do it
also
again
did
this year?
I believe so, and we did a deal at Burners Without Borders.
Okay. Um. Um.
We also did something for the Burning Man radio, so they interviewed us also, tribal members anyway.
Okay. Does does Burning Man ever like sit like go to the community and like sit down, have like a town hall meeting or anything with you guys?
Um, Not really. I know they come and talk with the tribal council sometimes,
Yeah.
and council comes up with some issues. But we've never had a sit down town hall meeting or whatever with them.
Hmm.
Not the general people membership of the tribe. It was usually the political side.
Yeah, because I had thought of an idea for this show. What if I ever would travel somewhere to do like a live show? I don't know. I was
Yeah,
wondering what you would think of it. Like, what if I, came there and did a live show for the community and just passed around the microphone and just asked people. It's like, what do you think the Burning Man, the impact of Burning Man is? Do you think that would be a good idea?
I think that would be good. People would get to express themselves, tell them, why it's a good thing, and a lot of people think it's a bad thing. But at least, somebody will listen to them. Somebody's listening. They'll know somebody's listening.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, that's kind of the whole point of my show. Is like I want to give you the floor to tell all the listeners. It's like what you think. And
That would be a great idea.
yeah. Um. Any other thoughts about like the impact of Burning Man on your life or the community?
On my own, I think it's pretty good, but a lot of other, like I said, there's a lot of other people that don't think very highly of Burning Man. But
Yeah.
to me, I like it. I've got to make great friends out there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think for me, like one of the greatest gifts of Burning Man are the connections. It is community. It's like breaking the boundaries that to divide people. People come from like all over the place, all walks of life. I mean, even though sometimes people don't want to realize it, different political backgrounds, even.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
yeah, and so we, people make amazing connections, and I think
yeah.
that's kind of what keeps people coming back.
We keep making stronger connections with people out there at Burning Man. My
Yeah.
first comment last year at center camp was, I'm here to change the world. May not do it, but at least listen to what I got to say. So we went, I think they got on Burning Man, somewhere on the Burning Man. Where you can listen to that whole conversation we had.
Oh, was that then the BMIR, the radio?
Somewhere out there. Maybe they got recorded. I think they recorded it somehow.
Oh, was this the center camp like
Videotape.
talk you did? Oh,
Videotaped and all that. So it's out there, it's floating around somewhere.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. So hey, yeah, how about that whole idea of like, oh, Burning Man changing the world? Like, how would that work?
I think if everybody takes off their blinders, we can change the world before it's too late. Before we destroy this world.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think did you read there was Marion Goodell, the CEO of Burning Man, she had a piece in like the Reno, was it the Gazette, like recently about.
Yeah.
Did you read that?
No.
Well, basically, just kind of paraphrase or summarize it. I guess it's about like Burning Man's strength as the movement or a community. It is basically the community. It's what we're just talking about, like breaking down boundaries and forming lasting connections from people. Perhaps that's the great benefit of Burning Man and how we could change the world is like maybe not like going out there and physically doing things for people, but
yeah,
connecting people together, and then once people kind of realize that left or right or red or blue, it's like we're not like we're all people living in the same world together.
Yeah, that's what our talk was about last year too. Changing the world. And as of today, I do have people associated with Burning Man who go there. They come out to the house and are helping me. They helped me, with the prosthetic. We were having so much trouble with Medicare, Medicaid to get it. And one of the guys from Burning Man, retired from doing prosthetic work, came and built mine for me. So I'm in the process of learning to walk again.
Oh, wow.
So that's burners, helping burners, I guess.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens. You take a group of strangers and then they, get connected and then they see what, what other needs people have and help out.
Yeah. He's become a really close friend now.
Wow, that's amazing. So
his name is Dave King.
Dave King. Okay. How you said you have a prosthetic leg? Is it hard to get around, like when you're on the playa? Like, how do you get around?
They get us a vehicle, or they give us a pass so we can cruise the playa. But we had a small vehicle last year, and we were able to go and see all the art, which I've never been able to before.
Oh, really?
And that was amazing to see some of the art, to visit some of the camps.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the art is half of the whole thing. I would say.
Yeah, the art is something else.
Yeah. Well, it's really hard to get around, especially if you have mobility issues.
Yeah. We're working on getting a scooter, but we have access to like a little vehicle that'll get us around out there. Otherwise, we'll get a pass for the vehicle or a car or truck and just able to cruise. Then we have our friends decorate it for us. Yeah. So we're not out of place.
Yeah, and Make an art car.
Yeah.
I don't know. They should give you a golf cart.
Yeah.
What would you decorate it with?
Or with that.
I said, if say Burning Man gave you a golf cart and he said, hey, decorate it however you want, what would you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What would you decorate it with?
I have no idea. The
Well,
guys at Comfort and Joy usually have all kinds of things we can throw on there.
yeah. Well, I guess it's part of the radical self-expression, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know anything else and about the impact of Burning Man. Let's say you talked about yourself and the community.
I know Burning Man, there's people I've met at Burning Man that helped us get what we're doing out into the world.
Mm-hmm.
I've been able to do 2 podcasts, one that was released in June last month.
Oh, really?
And it's the wind, I think, it's feasting with the mountain lion.
Oh.
And that tells a lot about our attempt to stop a mining site in northern Nevada. That is a sacred site and a massacre site from 1865. And Nevada or American Lithium or Nevada Lithium suing us now. So we're
really?
having to deal with that one.
Wow. Well, talk about that. Yeah. That's actually something an issue I don't really know much about. It's American Lithium?
Nevada Lithium.
And a Nevada Lithium. So they're
Part of they're out of Canada, Vancouver, American Lithium. But we went out there only because we, as tribes, we weren't really consulted, but they did consult us during COVID when all the tribal reservations or council areas or our headquarters were shut down due to COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So BLM pushed that through and gave them the lithium mine access to start the mining.
So
So I didn't hear about that till later on. But
so
then I knew that place was a massacre site and the remains were still out there.
aren't there laws? I know, like where I live here in Hawaii, if anything that you build, like if you're doing any kind of excavation, like you have to have like archaeologists like involved. Like anytime you uncover like any kind of like bones or anything, it's just like work just like stops, and then the archaeologists have to come in, and it might actually alter the plans, because it's like you're not supposed to disturb remains. I mean, is there any similar provisions there?
There is here in Nevada, but because they have their old mining law from 1872, something like that.
Uh-huh.
If they find minerals or something that's worth money, they're able to go in no matter what and mine. It don't matter if it's a massacre site, sacred site. So we're always butting heads with the BLM here in Nevada.
So if it's a sacred site or it's a massacre site, or you start digging, you find bones, they're just like, oh, wait, stop. But then like, no, money's involved. It's like, oh, go ahead.
Yeah,
really?
That changes everything. They do have laws like NAGPRA, Native American Grave Protection, Repatriation Act, but the laws aren't that strong here in Nevada. You go to California and it's way different
Oh.
than other places, but here in Nevada is pretty much open. Mining companies, corporations can come in and tear the land up and have no consequences other than making money.
Yeah.
And Nevada
I mean,
is
what about
considered a wasteland.
really? What about the gypsum mine? Like that's been open there for many years. Was that a
Yeah,
similar kind of
that's been
thing?
open for many, many years.
Yeah. Well, was that kind of a similar thing when that first opened, or different
It
site?
was a different time at that time when it first opened. That was way before they even had any kind of laws regarding Native people and the remains of Native people or the sacred sites of Native people.
So, do you think things have changed for the better over time?
I'm hoping it does have an impact. At least I know the laws now, the federal laws, NAGPRA law. So
Hmm. So this Nevada lithium, like this is was it the Bureau of Land Management gave them a lease? Is this just like a public land or something?
yeah, public land. So they wanted to mine lithium there.
And
So
we
it was done, like, in my opinion, underhanded. They lied to the federal judge in Reno. Both
oh really?
sides lied to the federal judge in Reno, saying there's no such thing as a massacre there, no such thing as a sacred site. But BLM had records from a year after 1865 that and whoever was out there doing the studies, there were human remains still scattered all over the ground out there.
So if it's
So
a sacred site or a massacre site, like is there some sort of like designation or like a park or something? I mean,
no, a lot of our sites from that time we know where they're at because our elders told us what happened during that time and where things happened.
would you think there would be? Is there a process where? I mean, I suppose if there was like the political will within the government, but to have it that site like designated as like a national like historical site or something.
Yeah, there should have been, but because the mines want that place, and Biden administration pushed it through, and when Trump came in, they pushed it through even further.
So what's the status of it right now?
Right now, we're fundraising for our lawyer fees, and it's still, they haven't thrown it out.
So you're suing Nevada Lithium to
No, they're suing us
oh, they're suing you.
because we went out and protested. We went out and protested there. Stopped the mining for a couple of days.
But you can be sued for protesting? I mean, isn't that just like free speech?
Yeah. Yeah. We couldn't go out there and do our prayers. So we're not allowed to go out there now.
Were they saying like you're trespassing or something? Or
Yes. We're trespassing on their right to mine lithium. Anyway, it's a big, giant, thick pile of paper that I was served
Yeah.
with. 6 of us.
What is the status of the mining operations? Like, have they started?
Right, they started, but right now they're on a cease and desist order from one of the ranchers for taking water, which they did not have a right to do.
Ah.
And this mine is going to take so much water, groundwater, and from up there in that area, people don't realize this is a dry state in the Union also.
Oh yeah.
And they're going to use so many, I forget how many millions of gallons of water to get the lithium out and bringing in all these other toxins to contaminate the water and the land even more.
Wow.
Like a 300-foot deep open mine.
Really?
Yeah.
That's huge. No, I've heard that, like you said, it's very dry. It's desert, right? I mean, the water rights are some of the most contentious issues out there, right?
Yes, they are.
Yeah. I mean, so if you're, I just imagine stealing someone's water, it wouldn't go over very well.
Like the rancher, he sued, he went to court and got him stopped. Because he has to make his living off the alfalfa for his cattle and horses or whatever, his livestock in his life.
So so what do you think's going to happen? I mean, if they can't get water, I mean, can they even do their operation without water?
Yeah, I think they'll push it through anyway.
Oh, wow. Wow. Well, if anyone out there listening to this wants to help out, is there any way that anyone can contact you or the?
You can go into I guess Facebook or other areas, protect Thacker Pass, or what we call Pihi Muhu. And there's ways you can donate.
So what's the name of the Facebook group again? Is this Protect what?
Thacker Pass.
How you spell that?
Thacker, Thacker, Pass, Pass. I'm sure there's other ways you can find it.
Yeah.
On
Well,
the internet.
yeah, in the show notes, I'll put a link to this. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure there'll be people listening to want to help out, get involved, and if perhaps maybe help donate. But yeah, I mean, this show actually is going to be going out in December. Sorry, it's right now for listeners. It's July 19th. But
yeah, we'll see what happens.
Wow. So the lawsuit's happening right now.
Toss that lawsuit out and continue on.
Wow. Wow.
With
And
administration that's in power now, I know they're going to do that. Now, listen to the courts or whatever, and just push it through.
yeah. There was something about, President Trump wants to sell off public lands, and I remember looking at some of these maps, and I was like, oh, let's look at Nevada.
Yeah.
There was it seemed like a number of areas around there. I was like, oh, I know some people on Facebook and on social media and stuff oh, Burning Man could buy the Black Rock Desert. And yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah. At least you'd be safe.
Yeah, not going to strip mine it. But what about with the prospect of you're saying the massacre site? What if that could be designated as a sort of historical place? Is that a possibility, or?
We may be able to do that if the mine stops. But I don't think it'll stop.
Oh, so the mine would have to stop first? You couldn't stop the mine by having it declared such a thing? Oh, you tried.
He was tossed out.
That's sad.
So we're still
But
in our conflicts with the government, the mines.
well, listeners, if you want to help out, I'll in the show notes. I'll put a link to this Facebook Protect Thacker Pass. Yeah. All right. Well.
Yeah, I think they got websites where you can go on to
Okay.
find out more.
Yeah. So you're going to be out at Burning Man this year. You said you're going to be at Comfort and Joy.
We're working on that. Because I have to come all the way back home. Well, as tribal members, we got in and out passes to get into Burning Man and come back out. But
Okay.
I have to come out like Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays to catch a ride into Reno to do my dialysis.
Oh wow.
We've been able to do that last year and the year before. So,
That's a long ride.
yeah.
3 days a week.
And coming out of Burning Man, it'll be even longer.
Wow. Yeah. Well, hopefully there won't be too much traffic in the middle of the week, right? Yeah. Wow. All right. Well, this has been a wonderful interview. Anything else? Leave the listeners with, or
No, it's been a good.
Well, thank you for your.
Used to doing interviews. You get so many people coming in, talking with me.
Well, it's been a pleasure and a wonder and a joy, and thank you for being on my show and talking to the community. And like I said, this has been a.
It would be good for you to come out and talk to other people within the community.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, I mean, maybe after the show, I'd like to, if we can keep in touch, if you could help me, maybe. I mean, not sure when I could do this, but not very soon. But yeah, I would love to come out there, do a community kind of meeting, town hall, pass the microphone around. I mean, as I tell people, there's no answer I'm looking for, right?
Yeah.
So it's whatever you have to say is what's going to be said.
Yeah.
And I'd love it if maybe a couple of the Burning Man founders could be there too. Just to sit and listen.
Yeah, that would be good.
I think that would be awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much, Dean. This has been wonderful, and let's stay in touch, and we'll talk again soon.
Yeah, stay in touch, and that would be good.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this show, please subscribe, rate, and review it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen. The more reviews the show has, the more likely it will even appear in search results. Also, please tell a friend and share this show with anyone that you think might like it. Word of mouth reaches quite far, especially in the Burning Man community. If you would like to contact us, please send an email to shadowofthemanpodcast@gmail.com. You can also follow Shadow of the Man on social media at Facebook, Instagram, Blue Sky, X, and YouTube. The links for all of these are available at shadowoftheman.com. Feel free to use any of these social media accounts to provide any feedback you might have. Your thoughts on the show are greatly appreciated. Thank you, and see you soon for a new episode of The Shadow of the Man.
Thank you for listening to this latest show. We have to make another one, so gotta go. Don't worry, for next month we already have one in the can. Very soon you'll be listening to a new Shadow of the Man.